I've seen a few couples too face that kind of stress where they are just thinking of making money, not making love. When was the last time you made love to your spouse? Some couples tend to go days turns into weeks, and weeks turns into months, and even years. I've met one lady that said they haven't made love for 2 years and they live in the same house, and you're wondering what is wrong, what's going on, how did we get here, like what's happening? Yes, it actually do happen, and here are the 3 contributing facts that can cause this breach. Welcome back to my channel. My name is Francisca. You can call me Coach Franca Choice. I am a certified couples and family therapist who enjoy bringing value, who enjoy coaching couples, especially the Christian couples, about how to be more intimate with themselves and enjoy just as God has ordained. Welcome back to my channel. Returning subscribers, hit the like button, share this because surely you're gonna get value as always. Comment, let me know when was the last time you actually did make love to your spouse in the comment section. Yeah, don't be shy. And then see me on your screen for the first time, you're welcome. Thank you for tuning in. Watch till the end because you are gonna get a whole lot of solutions to whatever it is, the problems you're going through sexually in your marriage. These are the 3 contributing factors that I have gathered. There could be more, but I'm just going to face these 3 for the sake of this video. First could be physical. So physical stress. Physically, it could be stress. Stress can contribute to low libido in marriage. I know what stress is. I have had my fair share of stress. I wouldn't say that my own love-making situation is all rosy. Yeah, at times we do it back to back, but when the stress hits, Jesus Christ, you don't even have it in your to-do list. Do you understand? There's some levels of stress, I would say, because I've seen it reoccur in so many couples' life, mostly Africans that are living abroad. They're facing a new way of life, things that they've not seen before. The work life, because you gotta work round the clock, you have to work and pay bills and do stuff and take care of your children. You can't pay for certain kind of things, certain kind of necessities like you used to pay back at home. Stress can contribute different levels of stress. It could be financial stress. Financial stress can be so draining. It could drain you the thought when you're thinking of paying the bills, paying different, not just people in the UK or in the US or in Canada or those that are relocated. I'm just talking about generally, but what I'm saying, what I'm using myself as an example, because I have seen such too happen in my life firsthand, and I've seen a few couples too face that kind of stress where they are just thinking of making money, not making love. So for you, is it making money or making love? Please drop in the comment section. I want to know what's your situation. Those that have relocated, those that are still in your home country, how has it been for you? And those that have readjusted, those that have been abroad for a certain number of years, they've readjusted to the system, they are better now. How has it been for you? How did you scale through? I would like to know in the comment section. So different levels of stress. Like I said, it could be physical stress from work. You're coming back late. You're doing night shift or morning shift hours. You're working certain hours. Oh, goodness gracious. Different levels of stress. I spoke to one lady the other time and she said she works, is it 40 hours a week now? And then a particular day she can work more than 15 hours. She has 3 children. My heart always goes to her. I'm like, how is she coping? She leaves the kids with the minder in the morning around 6 a.m. comes back by 10 p.m. Now, such a person, do you think they would want to make love in the night time when the husband comes to them to want to do? No. So the stress level is alarming. We need to just find a way to balance things out. For ladies, we're emotional creatures. We are focused on the challenges being fixed. Why for some men, I'd say they're focusing on them relieving themselves of the burden, the stress, the burden of not doing the burden of the weight down there. They want to relieve themselves. Then they can face the situation. The time of my life, years back, I remember when we couldn't pay the fees of the kids at the time, and I'm like, this was a very critical moment in my life. This was about 10 years ago. I remember the kids were still in primary school, and the stress of, you know, so many things. We've not completed the house rent. God, I didn't want to even make love. That's not even in my agenda. Like, are you kidding me? And my husband will come and, baby, what's up? Let's, you know. I'm like, are you kidding me? At this time? We've not done this. We've not done that. We've not done it. We've not done. Like, baby, relax. Not be when person clear their mind, they go feel concentrate, do all this other thing. I laughed. But truly, that's the way you should go. You just have to kill flesh. Sometimes it's not it for we ladies. You just have to kill flesh. Let's kill your fleshy thoughts and just try as much as possible to be there, and then relieve yourself of the burden. Making love actually helps you release happy hormones. And the burden of the bills could be there, but you having a lesser weight to now deal with it, and you can concentrate well. Other issues in your head, you can even think clearly. It helps you process things better. So I would advise, despite the stress, do not lose connection. Physically can also be health wise. People can be going through some certain kind of physical issues, sicknesses, or ailment or something that is, you know, causing this disconnect. So I would say if it's any of this, any form of the physical examples I mentioned, do not lose touch. There are other non-sexual ways to keep in touch: hugging, kissing, holding each other, just laying on each other's body and just reaffirming your love for each other, talking. All of these non-sexual acts can take the place of it whilst you're getting treatment to be better, or whilst you're working on your financial situation, or whilst you're working on the stressful issue. So that's one. Two can be spiritual. So spiritual, I mean, you want to go for a spiritual retreat, you're praying, you need a fasting, or you're doing some spiritual activities and you need time alone. Don't let this time be too timing. Don't let the distance be too much. Even the Bible says it, that do not even go on search without the consent of your partner. Your partner must agree. If they don't agree, you can still go on this thing whilst you are together. You see, some people make a mistake and fail when they are on such retreats, spiritual retreat, or whatever be the case. They cannot make love to their spouse. They can't do certain things. God will forbid it. No, you're not doing something bad. In my opinion, I'd say it's even going to help you hear God clearer, if you ask me. Make the love and do all the things you need to do, and pray, and then go on a retreat, and you will hear God clearly. Don't say because your partner is not refusing to hold on, then you can't do this. No, don't use that as an excuse. And the Bible even say, if your partner consents to it, do not waste time to come back together, so that you guys can not give room for temptation. Don't give room to the enemy. So please, as much as you can, go on the retreats, do what you need to do, fast, pray, but come together fast so that you guys will not be tempted whatsoever way. So the third issue could also be emotional disconnect. One of the killers of marriage is emotional connection. When you lose emotional connection, it's always difficult. So when you start seeing the sign, come back fast. Come back. What could be these issues? What is causing these issues? Did he cheat, or did she cheat, or is she doing things that are just making you feel she's cheating, or did he do things that's making you feel he's cheating? Is there some miscommunication? Communicate about these things. In your opinion, are you holding a grudge on something? You see, these days, men, goodness gracious, I spoke to a friend yesterday, her husband, she might be watching this, I'm not saying the friend's name, so hey. And not just her, so many other women, they complain about their husbands holding a grudge more than how females do. You know, sometimes you feel this grudge thing is mainly a female thing. I tell you, men hold grudges these days more than females will do. When men keep malice with you, he go even they beg for mercy, say, I beg, I don't tire, I don't do it again. I don't want to keep malice again. Forgive me. You will start to apologize, because the men can be silly sometimes. Come on, man up and apologize, and let's move on. What's all this grudge you're keeping? You look silly in this, doing this. It doesn't suit your personality, man. I'm talking to the men right now, and women, you too. In fact, nobody wants to claim they are wrong. I bet it's a situation about miscommunication, like I said. So try as much as possible. These little foxes are what spoils the vine. You see, little issues. Oh, you press the toothpaste on the right side, not on the left side, or not from the bottom. Or you didn't flush properly. You didn't clean up after you didn't. Little issues. Talk about it. What is bothering you? What's making you angry? What's making you keep malice? What's making you not want to sleep on the same bed? What's making you go to the living room and not stay in the room? What are these issues? Talk about it. You see, it's best you even have times where you go out of the house or go somewhere secluded without noise, the children, and just have discussion. And when I say have a discussion, every party should talk and the other party should listen, not talk to fire on the other person. Not, oh, I thought you said, oh, I thought. Don't be thoughting. Yeah, for yourself, and listen to what it is each person is saying. Okay, so there's no grudge, there's no malice. You're not staying on your own for weeks and months without talking. That's the devil. Hey, when you see the devil, address the situation immediately. Don't think it's your spouse that's doing this. There's a devil using them as a tool. They are also they are also a victim. So try as much as possible to address the situation and say, devil, get out of here. I will move on with my spouse and I will go and touch them some more. And I posted a video about two couples quarreling. Did you watch that video? Please go check one of my shorts video, my reels. They were quarreling. They've not spoken to each other for some time, and then they did not stop having sex. They kept. Did you watch it? Where she said, "How you doing?" And it was like, "Yes, I'm fine. Do you want something?" Yeah, come on, let's go get something. They went inside, and then they came out and continued quarreling. So it was so funny. But the essence of that video was to say, despite the quarrels, there will be arguments. There's bound to be disagreements, but hey, don't leave that aspect untouched. Yes, like I said, non-sexual connection can go on, but the main sexual connection itself, it's heavenly. God created that for a purpose of bonding, keeping this bond stronger. You know, the devil is always the one causing this rift. When I talk about communication, it started from the time of Adam and Eve, where God told Adam, tell your wife, oh, they cannot chop from this tree. Don't eat from this tree. He did not communicate well because they were quarreling. I will tell you, Adam and Eve were quarreling at that time. He didn't communicate well. How did I know? The serpent came to Eve and said, Eve, eat, take. Oh, this is the fruit. I'm just paraphrasing. Eve said, God said we should not touch the fruit from that tree. The devil now caught the fact that she was misinformed. Did God really say you should not touch from the tree? But God didn't say don't touch from the tree. God said do not eat from that tree. You will touch it because you are like gardeners of keeping the Garden of Eden. You have to water the garden. You have to touch. You have to tend. He said tend to the garden. You have to tend to every garden. It's not forbidden to touch it, but it was forbidden to eat from it. So she was misinformed. And they were quarreling at that time. So miscommunication is something you should watch out for in your marriage. Try and keep communication ongoing. Communication, physically communication, bad. Come on. Don't let the devil come in between you guys. Some people might like, what's she talking about? We do this twice. Yeah, twice a week should be the least. At least twice a week. Come together in the act of love making at least twice a week. So some people might say, what is she talking about? I don't even understand what she's talking about. Until you face stress, until you face sickness, until you face some level of childishness with some spouse that can keep malice, until you face some that are spiritually cuckoo. They can't help but, fast and pray and abstain totally. Until you face that, then you will now say, hey, this is what they were talking about. Wow, I've had my fair share. So you that yours is going well, please continue and pray it doesn't go sour. It doesn't turn the other way. So keep praying about your sexual life. That is an important thing. Do you pray about it? You should be praying about your sexual life for God to keep keeping you guys together in love and helping you guys keep servicing each other as much as possible. I bet you must have gotten a thing or two from this video, and I bet you've liked it already, you've shared, you've commented, you are blessed by this video. So let others be blessed and let me know that I'm doing a good job by seeing the engagement on this channel. Thank you for also subscribing. God bless you and see you in my next video. Come on now, go grab something and do not abstain from each other so long. Bye-bye.